Plant some grass, laughter, in your heart like that. Your mental health shit thread. I mean, shit radio. Tomorrow you guys will probably just stop this capping again. Exaggerating shit. I can see that finger. Yo, listen up, you degenerates. Look at the time. It's 3 a.m., you know? If you're listening to this right now, I bet you're under the covers, bathing in blue light from your phone, feeling a mix of anxiety about your future and the urge to take a piss at the same time. Be honest with me. Are you experiencing post-nut clarity staring at the leftover broth of your cup noodle? Or are you a corporate wage slave hiding in the toilet stall to escape endless tasks? Whatever. I'm pretty much the same. Let's just lick each other's wounds in this cesspool of a space. Alright, let's start today's regular meeting. Here's the thread title for today. Sad news, brain-dead extremist goes from a tiny compromise straight to human extinction. Oh, I know what you're thinking. This capping again. Exaggerating shit. I can see that finger picking your nose through the screen, bro. But listen, this ain't just my headcanon. You guys definitely have some experience with this in your own life. Like that teacher who lectures you that being late just once means your life is over. Or your mama treating you like a confirmed NEET just because you played video games for 1 hour. What the hell is going on inside their brains, right? Today I'm gonna explain that thought process that looks like a runaway train with broken brakes. In technical terms, it's called the Slippery Slope Fallacy. If you know this, the next time an annoying boss or teacher tells you something stupid, you can mentally T-pose on them thinking, this guy is tumbling down the slide right now. This is gonna be on the test, lads. Here's the order. First, what is the slippery slope fallacy, the mechanism of brake failure? Second, why do humans run to extremes? The pathetic psychology. And finally, third, how to mentally win against these extremists starting tomorrow. We're going with these 3 points. Too long, didn't read? Well, clean out your ears and listen. All right, first up, the true nature of the slippery slope fallacy. To give you the conclusion first, it's the delusion that admitting one small step will cause a snowball effect, straight to the worst possible result. Imagine it. There's a steep-ass slope, right? At the top, there's a small block called smartphone ban lifted. And at the very bottom, there's a giant pit called human extinction or Japan collapse. If you have a normal brain, you'd know there are things like brakes or safety guards along the way, right? But the guys who use this logic ignore all the intermediate steps. Like those arguments about school rules. Let's say a student says, "Please let us wear socks other than white, please." Then the guidance counselor, some old boomer, comes out and says, "Listen up. If we allow free sock colors, next you'll want shorter skirts. Then you'll demand blonde hair and piercing. The school will go to ruin. Public safety will deteriorate. And eventually, all of you will become criminals and go to prison. Is that what you want?" What? Fuck. No, wait a minute. Why does wearing black socks mean we gotta get thrown in jail? This isn't just the butterfly effect. This is the butterfly effect on steroids. From socks freedom to criminal, how many stops did you skip where any normal person would say, no, it stops there? But hey, you guys laughing at this. It ain't just other people's problems. You do this in internet arguments too, don't you? If we allow censorship in this manga, next novels will be censored, freedom of speech will die, and Japan will become a totalitarian dystopia. You've seen guys screaming that, right? I mean, being vigilant is fine, but skipping 100 steps to jump to the conclusion is too much. That's not one valid point. That's 0 valid points. By the way, this is a legitimate fallacy discussed in rhetoric and law. Basically, a logic error. Listen, if someone tries to confuse you by sounding like an authority, remember this. Tell them with a smug face, that is what logic calls a slippery slope. In short, the slippery slope fallacy is just using fear as glue to stick A and Z together when they aren't actually connected. Alright, second point. I said I'd follow the chapters, so I'm keeping my word. Why do these extremist goobers make such stupid leaps in logic? The reason is simple. They are scared shitless. They have a desire for control. I want to shut you up right now. I want you to listen to me. And a massive fear of change. But they don't have the confidence to win with calm logic. They vaguely realize even if we change the sock color, it's not actually a big deal. But if they admit that, their authority shakes. So they give up on fighting with logic and try to beat you down with fear. If you allow this, something terrible will happen. They scream loudly to freeze your thinking. This is a cheese strat. In a fighting game, it's like getting corner trapped and spammed with light punches forever. Shit game. When humans are made to imagine the worst ending, their brains instinctively go yikes. That's bad and trigger defense mechanisms. If someone says, if you skip studying, you'll be homeless in the future, for a split second you go oof, right? They poke that momentary gap and bundle the unrelated studying and avoiding homelessness together. It's a total scam bundle deal. So if you guys ever have someone throw this extreme logic at you, don't get mad. Just pity them in your heart. Think, this person is panicking and tumbling down the slide right now. I wonder if their ass burns from the friction. If you think that, your boss's lecture will just sound like background music. Lastly, third point, how to mentally win against extremist goobers. If someone hits you with this slippery slope fallacy in real life, what do? Don't you dare say straight to their face, your logic is leaping. That's pouring oil on the fire. They'll just say you're talking back. See, the delinquency has already started. You'll just become the proof of their prophecy. The best move is a calm retort inside your heart. When they scream if you do a Z will happen, you chant this in your brain. Wait. At steps B, C, and D, we can pump the brakes. That's it. For example, if they say if you look at your smartphone, you'll become an idiot, you imagine the specific steps in between, like, before I become an idiot, my eyes will hurt, so I'll stop. Plus, I'm only looking at useful info anyway. That last part is a huge lie, though. The weakness of the slippery slope fallacy is ignoring the infinite choices that exist in between. So if you pick up those ignored choices, the curse breaks right there. No, that's too extreme, laughing my ass off. How many roots are there in between? If you just plant some grass, laughter, in your heart like that, your mental health stays pristine. This is the mental victory. The strongest solution. All right, let's wrap this up. In the end, the world is full of people who can only talk in black or white. Of course, that's easier. Saves brain calories. But reality isn't a simple slope like that. It's bumpy, it's winding, and there are rest stops along the way. Fail once and it's over isn't real. Ooh. One change destroys everything, almost never happens. Even this moment where you guys are throwing your time into the gutter looking at smartphones late at night. In the long run, it might be necessary rest, or it might just be a waste of time. But that alone doesn't mean your life is brick. However, I gotta give you one important warning here. This ain't a joke, okay? Listen, seriously. If you guys listen to this audio and don't smash the like button, right? Then my need for approval won't be satisfied. Then my motivation to update drops. Then this podcast stops updating. Then you guys lose your way to kill time. Then you get so bored you feel like dying. Then you despair and start rioting. Then public safety in Japan deteriorates. And finally, the country collapses. See that? Because you didn't hit like Japan might be destroyed. This is a serious matter. Can you take responsibility for that? Click it right now. The future of the country depends on it. Yes, that was a demonstration of the slippery slope fallacy. Learned something, didn't you? Well, you guys probably realized how full of holes my logic was just now. But seriously, hit like and subscribe, please. Japan won't collapse, but my mental health will. I talk too much. My throat is dry. Thanks for sticking with this shit thread. I mean, shit radio. Tomorrow, you guys will probably just live vaguely and come back here vaguely. And that's fine. The world doesn't change that fast, and it doesn't end. Let's take it easy. All right, dismiss. Oh, Just a teaser. Next time, I'll explain the Hawthorne effect. It's about how humans act cool when they're being watched. You guys know what I mean, right? Look forward to it. Gotta be up early tomorrow, so I'm going to sleep. GG. Eddie Z. Good night.